Bitcoin, huge sell-off yesterday on some news. I'm going to talk about that. I'll tell you what the news was and what happened there. But before we go any further, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Go ahead and like that video now. And if you don't like it at the end, just unlike it. But for now, just hit that like button. And at the end, if you liked it, keep that like button engaged and share it with someone else. All right, so Bitcoin, big day yesterday, huge sell-off, huge. I mean, I was actually in the middle of some scalping trades on MargeX, and it went really poorly. Okay, it went real poorly. So not to get too deep in here, but wow. I mean, if you're just, look at this crazy chart. Okay, so yesterday, I'm sitting here at my desk right around here, and I'm like, oh man, let's just watch this thing just because there's going to be a buy opportunity shortly. Well, boom. And then it went down and down and down, and we were approaching in the 60,000 mark. Unbelievable. And I'll tell you what else happened right at that time, right after we get to the rest of this Sunday weekly update. So let's get into my weekly update. The first one I'm going to talk about is Eazybot. So if you don't know what Eazybot is a bot trading software that you have your exchange connected to, so you control your funds in your exchange. And all this software does is send a buy or sell signal through an API at a certain, algorithm of buys and sells. And I've done this since August 25th of 2022. No losing trades. I have no idea why I've not put all my money in here. I'm not telling you to do that. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. But this has been the stable for me in crypto. It's what's kept me going. I play on all these other realms, but I always come back to Eazybot. So why I try to do all the things that I do, I don't know. Maybe because it's too easy and boring. But the fact is that it makes money. So this week, it did not make a lot of money because, quite frankly, I had my bots turned off. The market crashed. I kind of just put it into a, like if you can see all these red dots, mean the bot is not active. And I did that because it drew down, and then I have my USDT somewhere else, and then so I add to it. Well, I don't want to add to it right now. I just want to see what's up with this market. I could be making money right now, but I'm way too risk adverse. I'm certainly not telling you to do this. If you used Eazybot correctly, it would have been making buy and sells this whole time very profitably. I just didn't use it that way. So my bad. But even though I still had a few trades on, I missed last week. You might have seen that. I had a few trades on and I made about $10. Big deal, right? But, $6.44 after all the gas fees are in there. But for not having my bots on and just turning one or two on, that's not terrible. This money, as you can see, has dwindled because the market has gotten hammered on the altcoins. Bitcoin, altcoins down 10, 20%, some more. So all in all, it wasn't the best week for Eazybot, but wasn't terrible. I still own the coins and the underlying asset. I didn't get liquidated like I did in some of my MargeX trades. But this Eazybot overall performing great. So next up is RevToken. RevToken's still around. I see that they've updated their website, and it looks way cleaner. So it looks really good. They have a bunch of things on here. Go check out RevToken.finance. I do own the token. This is not sponsored content. Actually, nothing in this video is sponsored content whatsoever. If you choose to use my referral links down below, I may get paid an affiliate commission, but there is no RevToken.finance. I just am in the project, and not a huge amount of money in the project. And right now, that token's worth not quite a cent. I have 23,000 tokens, so I'm pretty transparent about what I own and what I don't on these items. So anything I talk about, I'll tell you if I own it or not, or if I'm being paid to talk about it or not. Right now, nothing. This is all my money, and showing you what I'm doing with it. Pionex. So Pionex is, I'm trying to try these different bot programs. I'm not even logged in, am I? Not a ton of money in there, quite frankly. I got about $1,000. Here are my two bots running. I'm getting crushed in my Ethereum bot. The grid trading is still working. But because the coin's down so much, the overall profit is down. So I'm up in the grid trading. Same with on my Bitcoin USDT bot. So I'm up 67 USDT. That's about 10%. But the coin itself is down 5%. So overall, I'm only up 5%. So I started with about $1,100 in this, or $1,200. I made some bad other decisions about some other bots to get out of. But I'm at about $100 down right now, exactly $100 down right now. And I believe that will come back up when Bitcoin and Ethereum, if Bitcoin and Ethereum rise back up, this will come back up. So next up, Coinbase. This is where I do a holding strategy. I just put about, what was it? How much did I put in here? $16,050. I bought in yesterday another $1,000. And so overall, that is worth about $20,400. It's probably changed a little bit since I've done this, these calculations. Let me take a look. Portfolio $20,459. So in the last 20 minutes, it went up $60. And so overall, my hold strategy, hard to say, is up 43. Oh, didn't let me carry this through. Oh, can't do that. So we're gonna do equals this. Divided by, that is not divided by this, boom. I'm up 27% right now. I was up a lot higher when Bitcoin was higher and I had less money invested, but I invested more money and Bitcoin's worth less, so lower returns so far, but that's unrealized profit. I haven't sold that, haven't realized any gains, but that's where we're at. Now, before we get into talking about Bitcoin's demise yesterday, let's talk about this last project. I got into this project a couple weeks ago. I think it was, let's see here, Ceto Swap, about 4 weeks ago. And what happened was I owned Truth Token, and I was really happy to get rid of that. I've been holding it for a year, and it went down to very, very little. And I traded it for their new token called Strategic Token. And I traded that real quick for Ceto, CETO, in the CetoSwap.com. Again, not sponsored content. There are no affiliate links. It's just a DeFi protocol. I've been doing pretty well in it. I'm not telling you to get into it. I don't care if you get into it or not. But I am up. Let's see. When I got in, I had about $332 of Ceto in this farm right here. Let me go into the farms. I had it in the Ceto slash wrapped Ethereum. And it's been paying like, what is this, 1.64%, between there and about 1.8% a day, pretty consistently. And the token's gone up in value. So I'm making $10 to $12 off of my $465 investment. Here, that's what it's worth now. And you can see that it's gone up in value because the coin's gone up in value. So I've had not impermanent loss, but more of impermanent gain. All right. And so this week I made about $89 and actually just farming that, which is about 19%. Super stoked on this project so far. CetoSwap.com, the Ceto token. It's on the Manta blockchain, and it's number one performer in Manta right now. So if you want to look at some different protocols, check it out. I'm not telling you to do it. Don't really care if you do or don't. It's just something I'm doing that's been successful. Don't know if that's going to continue, but it's going all right. So my other crypto holdings not traded that are on this whole platform I'm working on that goes back and forth into these other projects is about $2,400. So overall, my total money in these projects is about $25,000, and my total return this week was $98. That was a 0.39% return this week overall. If I annualize that, it's about 20% return, or about 4 to 5 times what you can get if you just put your money in cash. So total return since I started doing this was about $7,200, or about 28%. So not terrible. Now, let's get into the talk of Bitcoin. Let me go back here a step. Bitcoin, as we can see yesterday, as we can see from yesterday, the market just got crushed. The Bitcoin market, it dragged everything down with it. And why did it do this? So I don't know if you pay attention to what's going on in the world, but Iran lobbed a bunch of drones, hundreds or thousands of drones, with the explosive devices on them at Israel. And I don't condone that by any sense of the imagination, but I'm just telling you what happened. And right when that happened, Bitcoin just got hammered. Massive sell off. All the paper hands, got shredded. And so, they freaked out. Maybe a lot of new Bitcoin holders. And when they saw the market dumping, I was literally about to make a trade. I was watching this going, I don't know. I want to see a reversal before I put money in. And then it just started getting hammered. I thought we were at the bottom. I made a trade. I got liquidated real quick on the way down. It was just poor judgment on my part. I should have let it play out. And I've learned a lot of things trading on MargeX. And it's cost me a lot of money. I think I'm $1,500 to the negative just playing around at 20 or 40 bucks at a time, trying to understand the trading. And one thing that I've learned, number one, never chase a loss. Okay, if you're losing money, don't chase into it. I've learned other things like that, but I've also learned that I suck, right? Currently suck at trading this way. I suck at it. And that's why I go constantly keeping the Eazybot. I don't liquidate all those and take other places because that has been very consistent for me. I'm trying to find some other bots. The Pionex has worked okay for me. I'm looking at some other ones that I'm in, the Johnny Blockchain. It's a great platform, but it's not as simple as Eazybot to me yet. I haven't really learned it well enough to be able to talk confidently on here, but it's another thing to check out. And there's another one I'm looking at. Haven't had the best luck with it yet, but all in all, I always tend to go back to the Eazybot. So if you haven't checked out Eazybot, it's worth a watch. It's just watch one of my other videos. I'll put one up here, down there, somewhere around here. Check it out. There's a link down below. You can register. You get 2 free bots for 45 days. You don't have to put any money into it. I'm not telling you to do this, but it's something, if you're going to research it, go ahead and sign up for it. You don't have to put any money in. It doesn't cost any money to sign or register. So then you get access to all their training materials and resources that I found very helpful. If you have any questions on it, join us in the Discord. Links down below as well. That's all I got. I hope you have a great Sunday. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Central Florida, Central Coastal Florida. And I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you next time.